So this is the book A Long Way Gone by Ishmael Bell. Um, I would give it a four, 4 out of 5. Because I really love the plot line of a soldier that was, a 13-year-old boy going throughout Sierra Leone and fighting for what he thought was the right cause. And I thought the book did a really good job pointing out about how vulnerable children are to persuasion. And a good quote I have for that is on page 112. Over and over in our training, they would say this same sentence: visualize the enemy, the rebels who killed your parents, your family, and those who are responsible for everything that has happened to you. That is what his leaders, when he joined the army, told him, or when he was forced to join the army. They would tell him this, and he thought he was fighting for, what he thought was right, but he didn't even know what he was fighting for, because the entire army was made up of entirely just young children who were just brainwashed by adults who were taking advantage of them. So the story does a really good job of pointing out, how adults in society can take advantage of children and manipulate them into doing what they think is right, even if, it may be wrong. A critique I have for the book is honestly, I thought the ending was a little rushed of how he was getting out of Sierra Leone after he left for the United Nations meeting, and he was going to fly back to New York and live there because the Civil War, got even worse after he came back from the meeting, and he was trying to get to New Guinea and catch a flight to New York. And I just thought that was a little rushed because they all they did was talk about how people were, trying to make profits of getting kids out of the country, which he pointed out was wrong, which it is, but I thought they could have done a little bit more. And they also didn't, they ended it before he even got to New York. So I would have liked to see how he got to New York and who he eventually lived with. But a 4 out of 5 I would give it. Thought it was a very good book.